Yeah, from the soil to the pavement. Let me tell you about this legacy. West Side Chronicles. Check it. Ancient ancestors walk where I'm standing now. Sacred ground beneath the concrete, I'm holding it down. Generations bleed through the boulevards and blocks. From tribal wisdom to the culture that'll never stop. Palm trees swaying where the warriors used to roam. Now we warriors too, turning struggle into throne. Packing predicaments and promises in every bomb spitting. History's written in the graffiti, vividly vivid vision. Missions turn to liquor store, stories transform. From Spanish settlers to the rebels keeping warm in the California sun. Sons and daughters rise, daughters of the dust. Trust we improvise. Gold rush, crush dreams, but we mind different now. Digging deep in the beats, how we get it wild. Poverty to prosperity, clarity in every verse I'm blasting. Passing down the torch, never asking for West Coast. We coast through the pain and the pleasure. Ancestral treasure buried under the pressure. From the first footsteps to the fresh fitted ever we immortal. Stories told through the speaker. West Coast, we coast through the pain and the pleasure. Ancestral treasure buried under the pressure. From the first footsteps to the fresh fitted ever. Chronicles written, yeah, we living forever. Railroad tracks laid by hands that build empires. Now we empire builders igniting different fires. Migration created nations within the nation. Impatient patience, amazing how we blaze. Through discrimination, still creating devastation. On the mic, right flight patterns of a liberation. Army, hardly, I'm a product of survival. Arrival of the smoothest chores, blues in the revival. Sunset strip with a miss in the real July. For the pride in me civil, I'm delivering with spot. East side, west side, best side debates, but we all interconnected through these golden gates. Earthquake shake but can't break the foundation. Quotations from the ancients mixing with the station. Banging out the radio scenarios we painted. Tainted by the struggle but the hustle left us sainted. West Coast, we coast through the pain and the pleasure. Ancestral treasure buried under the pressure. From the first footsteps to the fresh fitted ever we immortal. Stories told through the speaker. West Coast, we coast through the pain and the pleasure. Ancestral treasure buried under the pressure. From the first footsteps to the fresh fitted era. Chronicles written, yeah, we live it forever. From the dirt to the stage, every page of this chronicles rage and grace. West Coast, forever and always. Yeah.
Yeah. From the soil to the pavement, let me tell you about this legacy. West Side Chronicles, check it. Ancient ancestors walk where I'm standing now. Sacred ground beneath the concrete, I'm holding it down. Generations bleeding through the boulevards and blocks. Tribal wisdom to the culture that'll never stop. Palm trees swaying where the warriors used to roam. Now we warriors too, turning struggle into throne. Packing predicaments and promises in every bomb spitting. History's written in the graffiti, vividly vivid vision. Missions turn to liquor stores, stories transform. From Spanish settlers to the rebels keep it warm. In the California sun, sons and daughters rise. Daughters of the dust, trust, we improvise. Gold rush, crush dreams, but we mind different now. Digging deep in the beats, how we get it. Wow. Poverty to prosperity, clarity in every verse I'm blasting. Passing down the torch, never asking for permission. West Coast, we coast through the pain and the pleasure. Ancestral treasure buried under the pressure. From the first footsteps to the fresh fitted era, we immortal. Stories told through the speaker. West Coast, we coast through the pain and the pleasure. Ancestral treasure buried under the pressure. From the first footsteps to the fresh fitted era. Chronicles written, yeah, we living forever. Railroad tracks laid by hands that built empires. Now we empire builders igniting different fires. Migration created nations within the nation. Impatient patience, amazing how we blazing. Through discrimination, still creating devastation. On the mic right, flight patterns of a liberation. Army, I'm a product of survival. Arrival of the smoothest, truest blues into revival. Sunset strip with a miss and a real collide. Feel the pride in every syllable I'm delivering with stride. East side, west side, best side debates. But we all interconnected to these golden gates. Earthquake shake but can't break the foundation. Quotations from the ancients mixing with the station. Banging out the radio, scenarios we painted. Tainted by the struggle but the hustle left us sane. West Coast, we coast through the pain and the pleasure. Ancestral treasure buried under the pressure. From the first footsteps to the fresh fitted era, we immortal stories told through the speaker. West Coast, we coast through the pain and the pleasure. Ancestral treasure buried under the pressure. From the first footsteps to the fresh fitted era. Chronicles written, yeah, we living forever. From the dirt to the stage, every page of this chronicles rage and grace. West Coast, forever and always. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Smoke and illusions, baby. Let me break it down.
She rolled up in my life like a L getting twisted. Sweet words, soft touch, whole vibe get shifted. Had me open like corner stores on the block, but behind the pretty eyes was a scheme and a plot. Thought we blazed together, shared the high and the low, but she was playing chess while I'm stuck in tic-tac-toe. Every kiss was a move, every smile was a trap. She took my heart and my stash, never brought nothing back. I'm peeping game now, vision clear through the haze. All them nights she disappeared, caught up in a way. See, I was loyal to the soil, kept it real from the start. While she was out there collecting fools like it's art. It's all smoke, no fire, just lies getting higher. She a phantom in the dark, call her love for higher. Magic tricks and deception, frontin' like perfection. Smoke and illusions, learn my lesson. Now I'm sitting in the cypher, passing trees with the crew. They try to warn me by the moves, but I ain't have a clue. Blinded by the sweetness, deaf to all the facts. She was running through my pockets while I'm watching her back. Had alibis for alibis, stories on top of stories. She could sew sand to a beach, that's a twist in the glory. But calm as a beast, and the truth always surfaces behind every beautiful face. Could be 1,000 curses, I learned the hard way. Street scholars pay tuition, now I see through the fog. Got that 20/20 vision, she was smoke, I was ashes. She was cards, I was played. But I rose from the wreckage, now I'm sharper than the blade. Saw smoke, no fire, just lies getting higher. She a phantom in the dark, call her love for higher. Magic tricks and deception, frontin' like perfection. Smoke and illusions, learn my lesson. Can't trust what you see, you feel, recognize, feel. And she wasn't for me. Smoke is eventually, yeah. Back in the yard where the heart goes down. Pour it up. Pour it up. Red cup, ritual homies on the porch. Sunday afternoon, no need for the torch. Dominoes clicking, speakers on blast. Gin mix proper, make the feeling last. My OG taught me how to measure right. 2 parts this, 1 part paradise. Neighborhood watching everybody slide through. Same faces, same place, that's the crew I ride for. Passed around wisdom with every sip. Stories from the block, never let them slip. Told me about the days before I came around. Said this recipe been holding down. Every celebration, every loss we mourn. Every time we made it through another storm. Pour it slow, let it flow. That's how we do it when the sun sit low. Pass it around, everybody know. This what we build when we had nothing before. Pour it slow, let it flow. Same recipe from 20 years ago. Tastes like home, feel it in your soul. Gin and just running through the postal code. Cookout jumping, aunties in the back. Uncle got the grill, smoke, rising black. Kids playing tag while we reminisce. It's the type of day you don't wanna miss. Ice clinking rhythm, music never stop. West Coast summer, we don't need a lot. Just the people who was there from the start. Before the money, for the cars and charts. Pour one out for the homies not here. Their memory living in this atmosphere. Every gathering sacred, every toast a prayer. We survive another year, that's rare, so we sip slow. Appreciate the time, cause tomorrow never promised in this life of mine. Pour it slow, let it flow. That's how we do it when the sun sit low. Pass it around, everybody know. That's what we built when we had nothing before. Pour it slow, let it flow. Same recipe from 20 years ago. Tastes like home, feel it in your soul. Gin juice running through the postal code. This ain't just a drink, it's a document. Every pour a testament to where we've been. Same hands that held heat, now hold peace. Same y'all that saw war, now sees release. Yeah. Keep pouring. For the ones here, for the ones gone. West Coast forever. West Coast forever.
Yeah. OG legacy. For real one still standing. West Coast familiar. 20 years deep in these streets, still breathing. Watch my soldiers fall, but the strong keep feeding. Built this empire by brick, no handouts. Survived the wars when them cowards ran out. Remember nights posted on the block, just us. Now we on the block, turn that pain to trust. Young homies asking how I made it through the fire. United we stand, it's the only way we rise higher. Seen snitches fold when the pressure came down, but my circle stayed solid. Never lost the crown, they tried to divide us, feds and the ops. But we learned quick, separated. You drop, together we mounted. That's the code we respect. Every scar on my chest, every chain on my neck represents the brothers who have my back in the trenches. Blood in, blood out, no sitting on fences.
Leave this legacy, stone by stone. Can't break what's unified. We never stand alone. From the set to the top, kept the family close. That's the overseas way, West Coast we the most. Survive the bullets in the drought and the thirst.
Passing down the game to the young generation. Can't be selfish with the wisdom, that's devastation. Show them how to move when the task force watching. How to flip that work without the neighbors talking. But more than money, taught them brotherhood matters. One weak link and the whole chain shatters. Lost homies who tried to make it solo. Got they wigs split back, that's a hell no. We ride together, that's the only formation. Strength in numbers, that's our foundation. From Compton to Long Beach, we connected tight. When one set beats, we all ready to fight. But smart enough to know when to negotiate peace. Cause dead soldiers don't eat, don't increase. This legacy bigger than my name on the street. It's about the next man eating, staying on his feet.
We built this legacy, stone by stone. Can't break what's unified. We never ever stand alone.
From the set to the top, kept the family close. That's the OG way, West Coast with the most. Survive the bullets in the drought and the thirst. Now watching young homies make the same mistakes, thinking they can do it solo, that's what it takes. Nah, little homie, let me school you to the truth. I survived cause my brothers was the proof that when you fall, somebody there to pick you up. When you broke, somebody there to fill your cup. That's the code that the real ones recognize. Fake gangsta solo, real shooters strategize. So I'm bumping up the squad, keep them everyone fed. Cause a hungry homie loyal, keep the fam ahead. This torch I'm passing ain't just about the crown, it's about the legacy we built in this town. West Coast forever, that's the banner we raise. Survived decades of them violent days. Cause we stood together when the world got cold. That's the OG legacy, that's the story told.
We built this legacy, stone by stone. Can't break
to stand alone. From the sentinels out to the family coast, that's the OG code, that's Marcy at once. Kavava going in its obvious nuts.
Late night, riding slow, engine on like a prayer, you know. Windows down, cool air, baptizing my skin. City breathing different when the hours get thin. Street lamps painting everything in amber sin. Counting blessings, counting money, can't tell which one wins. Leather seats holding secrets, I ain't ready to confess. Chrome rims spinning, but my mind ain't found rest. They say I made it, penthouse views and all that, but 3 AM alone feel like a luxury trap. Rain coming, I can smell it in the breeze. Driving past my old block, begging on my knees to remember who it was for the famous E's. Before the yes men, back when no came with ease.
Midnight cruiser, losing and finding myself. Midnight cruiser, between heaven and hell. Midnight cruiser, quiet speaks so loud. Midnight cruiser, no cameras, no crowd.
Dashboard saints, dangling from the mirror. My mama's prayers versus everything I hold dearer. Billy truck, a broken Honda, pain looks similar, just different upholstery for the same in the trimmer. I text Eliza about being okay, while the skyline watches me decay. Cartier fashion can't cover what I'm feeling anyway. Designer band-aids on wounds that won't obey. See the lights switching from red to green. I'm stuck between what's real and what's seen. Yeah, I'm that boy from the magazine, out here drowning in everything I said I'd be.
Midnight cruiser, losing and finding myself. Midnight cruiser, between heaven and hell. Midnight cruiser, quiet speaks so loud. Midnight cruiser, no cameras, no crowd.
Y'all, coming soon, but I'm not ready for tomorrow's costume. Out here in the dark, in the womb, where success and emptiness share a room. Yeah.
Midnight cruiser, keep driving, keep moving. The answers ain't coming, but the questions keep soothing.
Through the chaos, never break a sweat. Calculated risk when I'm placing my bet. They watch how I walk like I own every street. Temperature dropping, but I'm turning up heat. Silent assassin, no need to announce. Every single step got substantial amounts of pressure behind it, but the face stays calm. Read the room quick, then I'm setting the bomb.
When the stakes get high, I don't flinch. Give them everything, not an inch. Cool under fire, that's the method. Pressure make diamonds, learn a lesson. Make it look easy when it's not. Strike while the iron's burning hot. Composure's the weapon that I got. Ice water running
War room or the block, same mentality. Keep my cards close, that's the reality. Poker face, permanent emotions in check. One wrong move and you're losing respect. They mistake wide for weakness sometimes. Then I flip the whole script, rearrange all the lines. Patience is power when you're building an empire. Never let them see you stumble through the wire. Tension in the air, but my breathing stays slow. Control the tempo, dictate how it goes. Win or lose, maintain the same stance. Can't show your hand if you're changing the dance.
When the stakes get high, I don't flinch. Give them everything, not an inch. Cool under fire, that's the method. Pressure make diamonds learn a lesson. Make it look easy when it's not. Strike while the iron's burning hot. Composure's the weapon that I got. I just wanna run and wanna stop. They see smooth, don't see the grind underneath. Battle scars, hidden victory in my teeth. Every bold move planned 3 steps ahead. Living proof of everything I said. Calm in the storm, yeah, that's how I operate. Make the heart call, so while they hesitate, never let pressure crack the exterior. Always moving forward, never inferior.
Cruising down Crenshaw, my mental state. Trying to find peace in a place to create. They told me paradise was platinum plaques and leather seats, but I've been counting blessings in the spaces between beats. My cousin's still in decay, the working doubles at the plant while I'm philosophizing about the things I think I can't afford to lose, like presence, like the waiting now. West Coast sun hitting different when you question how we measure what we worth beyond the digits in the cloud. Palm trees look like question marks when all your homies out chasing something they can't name, a feeling they can't touch. Is paradise the destination or just wanting it too much? I'm stuck between the grind and the divine, between my father's work ethic and this scattered mind of mine.
Paradise ain't where you plan, it's how you floss and time flows. Sometimes fulfillment's in the struggle, not the point confused. Oh, refuse journey for the destination's glow. Don't sleep your glue. For paradise is anywhere you go.
Low rider hydraulics on my expectations now. Raise them up, bring them down, depending on the crowd. My girl asked me last week when you gon' be satisfied. I told her satisfaction's just anxiety that died and came back. Reincarnated is a different need. Success is just a hunger that keeps changing what it feed on. Used to want the fame, now I want the peace of mind. But peace feel like complacence when you southern and you pride in generations on your back. Ghosts in your passenger, whispering about bootstraps and being better than your past. With funk's supposed to free you, make your body lose concern. But I'm too busy or old for thinking about the lessons that I learned, didn't learn, or should've learned, or might learn tomorrow. Paradise might be the moment right before you borrow someone else's definition of a happy gotta be. What if paradise ain't perfect? What if it's just permission to be inconsistent, to want things and release them? Then the same breath, west meets south, fall meets reflection.
Paradise ain't where you plan, it's how you float, it's how you sound. Sometimes fulfillment's in the struggle, not the always peaceful. Refuse the journey for the destination's glow, a cheese glow. For paradise is anywhere you go. Synthesizer hum, sound like my mama's hymns. Maybe heaven's just the frequency. Tune yourself within, oh yeah. Anywhere you go.
Check it. While y'all resting, we investing. Sundown, I'm up counting what we made today. Smoke a L, contemplate another play to play. Eyes bloodshot, but the vision crystal, that's the way. My team making off the moves we made yesterday. Corner store to the penthouse, sleep progression. Every scar on my knuckles is a valued lesson.
We was broke, now we holding weight like it's a blessing. And I ain't stopping till my crew control the whole profession. Puff the greenery, plot on the next scenery. Robbers watching close, but they can't decode the chemistry. Built this from the dirt where the block showed no sympathy. Now we stacking paper tall as builders, that's the remedy. The hustle never sleeps, nah, it don't rest. While they snoozing, we moving, separated from the rest. The hustle never sleeps, got my mind on progress. Burn the herb, clear my head, then I'm back to the quest. Before the dawn breaks, I'm strategizing wealth. Cannabis clouds cover plans I'm keeping to myself. Can't trust everybody, only those who held it down when we had nothing but ambition in this raggedy town. Now the jewels on my neck reflect what we constructed. Blood, sweat, and marijuana, less we never rushed it. Other cats talk loud, but they pockets need adjusting. While we stacking chips proper, every move we discussed it. Loyalty's the currency that matters in this arena. My squad tighter than the grip on this Filipino. Roll another, pass it left, count the cream and stay committed to the craft while these suckers daydreaming. The hustle never sleeps, nah, it don't rest. While they snoozing, we moving, separating from the rest. The hustle never sleeps, got my mind on progress. Burn the herb, clear my head, then I'm back to the quest. They wonder how we made it, never see us hesitating. While they contemplating, we just keep creating. No debating, straight elevating. Exhaustion is a word that we don't recognize. Every obstacle we face just make the crew more wise. From the pavement to the penthouses where bosses reside, we took the hard road, wore it like a badge of pride. Sessions in the dark, plotting with my closest kin. Past the Dutch with focus, let the ambition settle in. Never fold under pressure, we was built for this. Every verse I spit, proof that we too legit. The grind is liturgy, the block's my university. Learn to turn adversity to opportunity perfectly. So when the world is asleep, we out here claiming territory. This ain't luck, this the end of a survival story. Yeah, the hustle never sleeps. We stay woke while they dozing. My team forever grinding, man. Forever grinding. Where the future meets and let's sing. Top down boulevard, humming that electric song. Palm trees swaying like the programs belong. Ocean air kissing concrete, that's the algorithm. West side wisdom, I'm the one who lives the rhythm. Sunset painted digital across the skyline. Nature's motherboard connected to the design. Waves crashing speakers, baseline with the tide flow. LA panoramic where the real and unreal grow. Feel that breeze, that's my frequency. Wind and wheels in perfect symmetry. California breeze blowing through my circuitry. Every leaf and street sign part of my trajectory. From the shore to the pavement's all affinity. It's the space where the earth meets ecology. California breeze flowing smooth and naturally. Palm fronds bending like they dancing just for me. Urban garden paradise, that's my reality. Future goes from roots planted in the galaxy. Sliding past the succulents on concrete boulevards. Life sprouting through the asphalt, ain't that avant-garde? Birds chirping auto-tune above the traffic hum. Ecosystem elevated, watch me overcome. Glass towers reflecting mountain peaks and distance. Everything connected, there ain't no resistance. Breath of the Pacific mixing with exhaust fumes. Beauty in the contrast, that's how innovation blooms. Inhale the innovation, exhale elevation. This the new creation, West Coast meditation. California breeze blowing through my circuitry. Every leaf and street sign part of my trajectory. From the shore to the pavement's all infinity. This is space where the earth meets ecology. California breeze flowing smooth and naturally. Palm fronds bending like they dancing just for me. Urban garden paradise is my reality. Future goes from roots planted in the galaxy.
ghetto meets the street, that's where I'm free, that's where I breathe. Ride with me.
Yeah. Get it, gang. You know what I mean? Don't reach to the world. Let me tell you what's right. Started from the block with nothing but a dream. Now I'm riding clean, leather seats and chrome gleam. 20 years deep, still planted like a tree. Every scar I earned taught me how to be free. They said I wouldn't last, couldn't make it through the storm. Now I'm here to testify, reborn and warm. Lost some homies on the way, bust them out tonight, but their memory keeps me steady, keep my
Doggy style, baby, coming back around. Smooth like 93, but my feet on different ground. This that doggy style, never lost what I found. Grateful for the journey, yeah, I'm still holding it down. This that doggy style, baby, coming back around. Smooth like 93, but my feet on different ground.
Bankroll thicker, but my heart ain't changed. Still the same kid, just a different game. Watch the sun rise, watch the sun set low. Through the highs and the falls, I just let it flow. Got my kids looking up, yeah, they see what daddy built. Not just the cars in the crib, but the way I till stay true when the fake ones switch sides. Now I'm cruising past the hate with my head held high.
It's that doggy style, baby, coming back around. Smooth like 93, but my feet on different ground. It's that doggy style, never lost what I found. Grateful for the journey, yeah, I'm still holding it down.
Ain't nothing but a G thing, mature with time. Every wrinkle earned, every mountain I climb. Thank God for the blessings, thank God for the pain. Made me who I am, let me walk in my lane. Yeah, doggy style return, still smooth, still learn. West Coast forever, this journey keeps burning. Yeah. Yeah. Long Beach on my mind. Nephew. Let me talk to y'all for a minute. Started from the corner where the street lights dim. Young homie trying to fit in, pride was within. Learn quick that the mask get heavy on your soul. Realest strength come when you let that armor go. OGs told me keep it player, never let them see you sweat. But the wisest ones show scars and earn my respect. Pain shaped me, didn't break me, that's the lesson right there. Vulnerability ain't weakness when you own what you bear.
Street wisdom, that's what the pavement taught. Some lessons come free, some get bought. Open up your heart, that's the realest thing. Truth is the crown that make a king. Street wisdom, street wisdom.
Used to think that showing love would make me seem soft, till I seen the strongest brothers carry crosses and loss. Growth ain't linear, nephew, it's a winding road. Sometimes you gotta shed your skin and lighten up the load. Kept it true with my circle, that's the code we respect. Authenticity magnetic, that's how you build and connect. Life hit different when you man enough to say you hurt. Plant seeds of rocky soil, still flowers burst from dirt.
Street wisdom, that's what the pavement taught. Some lessons come free, some get bought. Open up your heart, that's the realest thing. Truth is the crown that make a king. Street wisdom,
want you.
They want you hard as concrete. But even diamonds crack underneath. Stay fluid like water, cuz it's how you last in these streets. Now I'm cruising in the boulevard, I back mind clear. Took some winners to appreciate atmosphere. Every star a story, every story made me whole. Being real with yourself, that's how you take control. The West Coast raised me, but the world gave me vision. Keep your people close and stay true to your mission.
Street wisdom.
It's real talk, nephew. Stay. Yeah. Fired up. The smoke rise with the words. You know, it's where creation happens. Flame sparks in the darkened room. Ink flows when the bass goes boom. Can't force it, gotta let it breathe. Catch the vibe as the rhythm weaves. No pad resting on my knee. Waiting for the frequency. Strike once, strike twice, let it go. Truth arrives when you move real slow.
Lyrics and lighter, light it up. Lyrics and lighter, every time. Lyrics and lighter, feel the fire. Burning bright, burning bright. Lyrics and lighter, light it up. Lyrics and lighter, every time. Words take flight in the funkified night.
Studio clouds hanging overhead. Groove swimming through my head. Can't explain where the verse is high. Just ignite and let them ride. Ancient wisdom and modern sound. Lost and found profound. Flick of the thumb, birth of the line. Sacred and profane combine.
When the beat drops low, let the fire show. And the mind goes free. That's the funkility. What you striving for, liberation at the core. How you capture time. Flaming rhythm and rhyme. Light it up. Lyrics and lighter. Every time. Lyrics and lighter. Feel the fire. Burning bright, burning bright. Lyrics and lighter. Light it up. Lyrics and lighter. Every time. Words take flight in the funkified night.
We don't chase it, let it come. Wisdom rises with the drum. Every flicker marks the path. Poetry and aftermath. It's the temple, it's the church. Words and grooves conduct research. Into consciousness expanded. The funk demands it, understand it. Flavor frequency. That's the frequency. That's the recipe. That's how the universal speaks through. That's how we universally. Yeah. Yeah. OG status, you know what it is. They don't make them like this no more. Every move calculated, nothing by chance. Been around long enough to read the stance. Young ones watch how I navigate the game. Built the empire brick by brick, earn the name. Heavy is the crown when you sit at the top. Respect ain't given free, made it from the block. Seen soldiers fall, seen empires fade. Every choice I make, another price paid.
It's the weight I carry, yeah. Decisions in my hands, yeah. Look to me for answers. The Godfather's command, yeah. It's the weight I carry. Legacy on my shoulders now. They remember how you stood tall when everything came down.
Taught the code, the generations coming through. Loyalty and honor, that's what real ones do.
Can't show weakness when they need you to be strong. Navigate the storm even when the path is wrong. Money came my way, but wisdom stayed ever. Learn from every scar, every type of weather. Pour one out for brothers who ain't here to see me. We built this West Coast throne, now I gotta keep it.
It's the weight I carry, yeah. Decisions in my hands, yeah. Look to me for answers. The Godfather's command, yeah. It's the weight I carry. Legacy on my shoulders now. They remember how you stood tall when everything came down. Sometimes when about the road I chose. Late nights thinking about the highs and lows. But when I see them rise up carrying the torch, that's when I know it all was worth it, no remorse. The weight I carry, yeah. Decisions in my hands, yeah. Look to me for answers. The Godfather's command, yeah. It's the weight I carry. Legacy on my shoulders now. They remember how you stood tall when everything came down.
Homage to the OGs who paved the way. Now I'm passing down what they gave to me today. Yeah, the Godfather's first. Remember this. Wheels spinning slow, sun beating on the paint job. Block after block, this the view I maintain, dog. Palm trees swaying like they know what time it is. Breeze through the window, that's just how I live. Built this life brick by brick, now I'm enjoying the ride. Investment property on both sides, where I glide. Used to walk these corners with my pockets on empty. Now on the buildings where my people get their rent free. Marathon mindset turned struggle to sweet. Now every Sunday feel like victory on repeat.
Rolling down the street, so it's everything I built. Show this the life we waited for. Paid the price, now we own the score. Rolling down the street, so it's everything I built. Show.
Ice in the cup, got my folks in the back seat, reminiscing on the times when we couldn't afford to eat. Now it's equity and that's a generational moves. They can't take what you own, man, that's just the truth. Little homies on the corner, I remember that stand. Went from hustling for dollars to a business plan. Same boulevard, different tax bracket now. Legacy building, let me show you how. Neighbors wait cause they know I stay down. Rooted where I'm from, but my branches spread out.
Rolling down the street, so it's everything I built. Show this the life we waited for. Paid the price, now we own the score. Rolling down the street, so it's everything I built. Slow it down, let it breathe. Every block got a memory. Every turn got a lesson learned. Every moment that's had to be earned.
Sunset dipping on the west side skyline. This is what patience look like when you invest time. Homies gone, but they lived through what we accomplished. Every move calculated, everything strategic honest. This ain't luck, this is years in the making. Sacrificing vision while everybody hating. Now I'm coasting through the proof of what I manifested. Long-term thinking, every day I'm invested. Roll it up, toast it up to the ones who believe. It's the marathon, baby, not a sprint to achieve.
Rolling down the street, so slow. Rolling down the street, so slow. Everything I built, it shows. It's the life we waited for. Paid the price, now we own the score. Rolling down the street, so slow. Everything I built, it shows.
Yeah, cruising. The marathon continues. Slow burn, baby. That's how we build legacy.
sunshine state of mind. Let's ride. Convertible therapy, wind in my hair. Designer shades on, not a single care. Ancient pearl while the basslines hit. California queen, this is how I sit. Every boulevard become my runway. Palm trees wave like it's my birthday. Leather seats warm from the UV rays. Living like royalty through the haze. Top down season, can you feel it? Windows low, stereo, let me reveal it. We cruise through the city with our heads held high. Top down season under endless sky. Top down season, this is how we ride. Dignity and style, nothing left to hide. Sunset strip to the PCH. Freedom looks good on me every day. No destination, just the open road. Self-love and respect, that's the only code. Said women can't command the street. Watch me glide through on this classic beat. Temperature rising, but I stay cool. Rewriting every single day to rule. Top down season, can you feel it? Windows low, stereo, let me reveal it. We cruise through the city with our heads held high. Top down season under endless sky. Top down season, this is how we ride. Dignity and style, nothing left to hide. Let the world see me thriving. Every mile I'm arriving. Not just driving, I'm surviving. Watch your queen keep rising. Top down, top down, top down. This is my crown. Top down, top down, top down. Yeah, ride through the town. Yeah. Check it out now. Smoke that, baby. I'm that cat who moves in silence, calculated. Every step I take, these other fools stay waiting. Roll the dice by it, stack the deck already. Money on my mind, but my hands stay steady. They see me at the table, poker face, cement. Never show my cards, that's 100%. Read the room like a book, know who real, who fake. Take my shot when it count, never pump the brake. Got that instinct sharp, street professor degrees. Play the game while these lanes begging on their knees. I'm the one they call when the plan need finesse. And turning losses into profit, that's the daily lesson. Smooth operator, yeah, I'm riding through. Make it look easy, everything I do. Smooth operator, never break a sweat. Place my chips down, collect my bet. Smooth. So smooth. Yeah, corner pocket king, every angle geometric. Life's a hustle, but my style stay aesthetic. See me cruising down the block, top drop low, controlling situations everywhere I go. Risk and reward, I done mastered the equation. Other cats panic while I practice that patience. She wanna ride with a winner, I could tell. Got that magnetism, cast a smooth ass spell. Never rushing nothing, let the universe provide. Read the temperature and flow just like the tide. I'm strategizing while you out here just reacting. Moving like a chess piece, every move impacting. Smooth operator, yeah, I'm riding through. Make it look easy, everything I do. Smooth operator, never break a sweat. Place my chips down, collect my bet. Smooth. So smooth. Always in control. Day one, in the high note. Never seem stressed. Keep so tight. Set from the rest. Move under pressure. That's the right away. Play it for keeps. Every single day. Continental player, international finesse. Turn a bad situation into total success. Got the blueprint map, know the X's, know the ends. Gambler's heart beating, but the strategist wins. Never fold under pressure, never show the fear. Whisper in the chaos, everybody here. That's the power of presence, effortless command. Got the whole room locked, never force my hand. Smooth operator status certified and sealed. play the long game, let the victor be revealed. Yeah, smooth like butter, baby. Operator certified. That's how we do it. He's on out. Yeah, yeah. It's for the real. You know what it is. Roll through the block where the palm trees sway. Every day's a mission, but we do it our way. Built this from nothing, now we stacking it right. Loyalty over everything, that's the code we write. Brothers in the back, diamonds on the wrist. Living for the moment, man, it don't get better than this. From the struggle to the shine, we earned every piece. Now we toast to the hustle while we smoke on a piece. Real ones only at this celebration. We don't need permission, this our declaration. Raised from the pavement, now we elevated. Purpose in our pockets and our passion never faded. Real ones only, yeah, that's the invitation. Living what we love, that's the true foundation. Remember hungry nights when the rent was late. Now we feast together, man, we tempt the fate. Every scar's a story, every win's a lesson. Turn pain into power, that's the only blessing. Homie still beside me from the sandbox days. We don't chase the fame, we just stack and blaze. Meaning in the method, not the money we make. But the cheddar sure is sweet when you real, not fake. Real ones only at this celebration. We don't need permission, this our declaration. Raised from the pavement, now we elevated. Purpose in our pockets and our passion never faded. Real ones only, yeah, that's the invitation. Living what we love, that's the true foundation. They said we couldn't do it. Look at us now. Turn the struggle to a statement. Take a bow. Pass a drink, let it breathe for a minute. This life we live, man, we all up in it. No regrets on the path that we chose. From the dirt came the rose. Everybody knows. Keep the circle tight, never let the snakes in. Building something lasting, not just trying to make wins. Just the life we imagined when we had nothing. Now we got it all and we still stay hungry. Yeah, real ones on me. That's how we ride. Purpose and passion, that's our pride. What's up? Yeah. Sunday in the LP. Let me tell you about this feeling. Wake up slow, no rush on the clock. Check the weather through the blinds, it's all good on my block. Hit the shower, get fresh, nothing fancy though. Just a white tee, Dickies, and I'm ready to roll. Call my homie, see what's poppin' for the day. He say meet him at the spot, we gon' ride and we gon' play. Hydraulics bouncing since I'm knocking down the street. Everybody waving, Sunday love is bittersweet. No drama, no problems, left that shit behind. Just the sun and the breeze and some peace of mind. Laid back Sunday, ain't no hurry now. Laid back Sunday, cruising through my town. Laid back Sunday, feel that easy sound. Laid back Sunday, this is how we get down. Roll to the park where the family's at. Kids on the swings, homies posted where we sat. Cooler for the cold ones, grillers getting hot. Music from the cars, man, we on this parking lot. Ain't about the money, ain't about the grind, just the day right now. Living in this time, girls walk past, they smile, we not back slow. Everybody peaceful, got that Sunday glow. The boulevard is ours from the morning to the night. When the week's stressing, this is what feels right. Laid back Sunday, ain't no hurry now. Laid back Sunday, cruising through my town. Laid back
ain't no place I'd rather be. Sunday afternoon, just my community. Laid back Sunday, ain't no hurry now. Laid back Sunday, cruising through my town. Laid back Sunday, feel that easy sound. Laid back Sunday, this is how we get down. Yeah, that's how we do it. Every Sunday, LP style. Peace. Yeah. Synthesizer waves. You know the feeling. West Side Legacy. I'm draped in that Parliament funk, the bassline bump. These youngsters chase the hype, I'm cultivating what they want. 20 years deep in my syllables, still somersault. Over mood groove, smoother than the asphalt. They streaming, but I'm beaming through your speakers like a mothership. My catalog's a monument. Your favorites took another trip to study how I murdered every pocket that the beat provide. I'm Shakespeare with the slang. Romeo must flee the vibe and never that can smother any tempo with this effortless. My legacy cemented, yours is crumbling like sediment. I roll through in the 6-4, hydraulics doing miracles. The way I'm bouncing on these 808s is purely spiritual. West Coast raised me, the Titans paved these boulevards. Now I'm cruising down the same strips covered in my battle scars. They wonder how I'm still the coldest. Decades in this motion, I just slide across these synthesizers smoother than the ocean. Legendary flow, that's how we ride. G-Funk in my soul. Legendary flow, past the test of time. West Coast think a single line. Legendary flow, that's the way you better just ain't trying to get your head. I'm vintage like the vinyl that your parents used to treasure. My wordplay's architected with a blueprint, calculated measures. Rappers sound identical, I'm staying perpendicular. My style is vehicular, I'm witnessing something quicker. The talk rock singing melodies that penetrate your memory. I'm cocktail mixing similes with verbal chemistry. My influence is biblical, these youngins are my disciple. Taught them how to ride the rhythm, make it seem so trifle. But really it's a science mixing poetry with function. I'm Larry Bird at Boston Garden, clutch without assumption. The way I flip these metaphors deserve a standing ovation. I turn the West into a dynasty without no hesitation. Still hungry like I'm rookie year, but moving like a veteran. The booth becomes my throne room. Every bar I'm settling. The question of who's greater, I'm the answer and the question mark. My legacy's forever, even when I'm in the dark. Legendary flows, that's how we ride. G-Funk in my soul, never gonna die. It's past the test of time. West Coast, they control the line. Legendary flows, that's the way we built it. It's true that never will they get it. Yeah, that's how we do it. Timeless, ageless. West Coast forever. Legendary.